trade war started by Donald Trump is seen as the biggest risk to global market stability next year. Global stock markets are tipped to keep rising in 2025, led by more gains among US shares despite anxiety about inflation and fears that Donald Trump could spark a new trade war. Wall Street analysts are forecasting the S&P 500 will rise by roughly 9% in 2025, taking the index of US companies up to about 6,500 points by the end of the year, according to Bloomberg data. That will be lesser impressive than this year's rally, in which the S&P 500 jumped by 25% to 5,970 points at Wall Street close on Friday. So, truth be told, 2025 is going to be a year that unforeseen circumstances are going to arise, and some predictions are going to come to pass, in the sense that if you are following the world politics very well, you understand that a whole lot of things are going to be unraveling in 2025 based on the policies that politicians are going to be implementing. You will see that a whole lot of glass houses are going to be falling all over the world based on some certain decisions that the politicians, world leaders are going to be making. Because on the side of the US, you can see that the incoming president of the United States of America is passing some certain informations, or is issuing out some certain threats. On one side, he is telling the EU that they have to keep buying the US oil and gas. If not, he will place tariffs on them. On one side, the US and China are already having a trade war ongoing. On the other side, the BRICS, which you cannot easily ignore, that command the 40% of the world population and equally commands the 30% of the world GDP, that has been pushing the dollarization initiative since 2022, he's equally threatening them that if they stop the use of the US dollar in their transactions and settling their trade deals, he is going to place 100% embargo on them. So this one single act is going to unravel a whole lot of things. It's going to cause a whole lot of tensions. Then you have wars that are ongoing. You have the case of Ukraine on one side. You have the new situation in Syria. And you have the issue of Israel and Palestinian and Hamas. And a whole lot of other issues that are going on in different countries in Africa, in third world countries. So 2024 is going to unravel a whole lot of uncertainties. Is going to open the eyes of many average citizens and compel them to begin to understand how their countries are being run. It is going to open their eyes and remove those veils that is covering their eyes from seeing the realities of who their politicians, who their leaders really are. 2025 is going to be that year that it will be very difficult for any citizen of any country to choose to be ignorant, because the policies that your leaders are going to be making in 2025, it will hit most of the citizens so hard that they will understand the power of their vote when elections come. Already some countries are going to be having elections in 2025. 2025 is going to be a year of uncertainties, unraveling a whole lot of mysteries when it comes to political situations in the world.